Hey YouTube, it's me again. Um, let's see, this video is going to be my coming out story. Yay! So, let's hop right into this, shall we? Okay, so, um, I've always been, like, always, ever since like first grade, when people are supposed to start liking the opposite sex, that's when I knew that I liked guys. And like honestly, I didn't even know that there was like a difference between girls and guys. Well, not really like girls and guys, but like me and other girls. I didn't know this. I was just oblivious, I guess. But but I'm kidding. But but I found out in like first grade, and I was like, oh, really? Wow. So I'm in this category, but I walk by a guy and I'm like, wow, he's really cute. When I knew that other guys didn't do that, so I was like, I don't know, what's going on. So I just kind of like, well, actually, I found out what the word gay was, which what I thought I was for a long time, because um people so crazy. But in first grade, no, lie, take that back. Second grade, I took Barbie dolls to school by accident, because me and my sister used to play with Barbie dolls, and we kept in this one book bag, and I guess it was my book bag, and maybe we were going to like my grandma's or something, and we put him in there, and I guess I forgot to take him out, and I brought him to school, and everybody was like, oh my gosh, Lee has Barbie dolls. So it was pretty, yeah. So I mean, I kind of like knew since forever, but but it wasn't until like 8th grade, like I totally knew, and I was just, ugh, I was ignoring it, and but actually I kind of knew, no, that wasn't 8th grade that I kind of knew I was trans. That was like my, um, sometime in high school, anyway, but in 8th grade, you know, I denied everything, and then in ninth grade, I was like, okay, I'm so tired of this. I don't want to like be ignoring, like denying this all the time when it's obvious that, I'm not the average boy. So in ninth grade, I was like, I'm not necessarily going to say, oh yeah, I'm gay, but I was like, I'm bi, and it was kind of like my last video was like I kind of eased everybody into it. That was the first part. That was easing, everybody into it. It wasn't really I was thinking about easing people into it. It was I was thinking about um myself, and I was easing myself into everything, but I knew actually. um Yeah, ninth grade is when I knew I was trans, because not having had like a really pretty life, and I was in foster care, and I remember I was in this woman's house, and I think I was like sick or something, so I had to stay home from school, and I was laying in bed, and I was like thinking, and I was like, I know what transgender is, and at the time I was like 15, And I was like, you know, by the time I'm 18, I'm gonna make a decision to transition or not. You know, that was that was it. And I was like, if I'm 18 and I decide, you know, not to, then I'm never going to. But if I do by then okay. So, you know, and I guess that's a good thing that I thought. Then I kind of like, you know, put out my mind because the year went on. I got my first boyfriend in ninth grade, and I was like, wow, this is pretty awesome. But then there was like a whole lot of other drama that went down in ninth grade. Ninth grade was so drama-ish. But yeah, so let's see. 10th grade, still doing the same thing. But then by 10th grade, I I started carrying like one of those little book bags, and it was, you know, like my purse. So that was kind of like, oh, and I, you know, 10th grade I just came out as, you know, I was just like, well, I guess I'm gay because I like guys and stuff. And I was like extremely femme too, like really, really femme. Like this is my natural voice. This is how I've always talked. So, you know, always been like really femme. So, yeah, so that happened. I got my little book bag that was like my little purse, and you know, I kind of feel like that's when people started to like know, and you know that's why it didn't come as like a big shock to everybody. So fast forward through that year, pretty okay year. 10th grade was pretty okay. 11th grade came up. Oh God. Excuse me. 11th grade came up. Um, still doing everything looked the same. Um, that was when I first ordered girls' clothing. Like I ordered off the internet, and I remember it was from Hot Topic, and I ordered it from Hot Topic because I was like, you know, Hot Topic, like pretty much well, almost everything that they have is gender non-specific. So I was like, okay, you know, I'm gonna get this. I got some guy stuff too, but you know, I got like a lot of like, you know, like graphic tees that were girls, and I got some jeans, a couple of pairs of jeans that were women. So, you know, that was like my first like women's clothing. And then I started like shopping on both sides of like a store, like Rue 21. I would shop on the guy side and the girl side. Like it didn't matter to me. Actually, I would still do that because I don't know. I would still go to the guy side and get clothes. I don't care. But if it's cute. Um, but anyway, so you know that kind of like helped. Then let's see. My senior year is when I came out. It was halfway through my senior year. Um, I had some drama with my family, well, with my mom. Um, I don't even remember what happened, but she like kicked me out, and I went to stay with my sister. And I don't know, something kind of just clicked. Because I had thought about it in the summer, because I ordered my first set of extensions in the summer, that summer, between 11th grade going into senior. That summer, I ordered my first set of extensions, Hello Gorgeous. So, so that was kind of like, you know, it. I was like, yeah, you know, I kind of feel like I'm going to do this transition. And then I started, you know, thinking about it because I saw Isis King on American Next Top Model, and I was like, oh, wow, you know, I feel like a connection with her, like, seriously. So, you know, I went to school, and senior year is when I really, like, came out as trans. So, So I went to school in my little extensions, and you know, that I was like, wow, you know, I feel comfortable like this. Like I don't feel like awkward or anything. I feel, you know, pretty comfortable, you know, like this. So, because we had to wear uniforms my last year of high school. Not cute at all, but you know, worked it. So, so that happened for like half the year. Then my mom kicked me out. Went to go stay with my sister. Um, that's when I like totally decided, yes, I'm going to transition. So, um, oh wait, I remember what it was. We had Spirit Week, and we um we had what's it called, costume day, and I went as Catwoman, and I had the the hair, and I had like some little ears that my friend made, and a whip that my friend made, and I wore some heels, and I was working it out. So, and I was like, wow, this feels really good. So for for a good little more of the year, I didn't do anything too drastic. Like, I don't even think I came out as trans. No, yeah, I did. I think, yeah, pretty sure I did. But what really set it off, because I transit, you know, was what's it called? What said it last time? Oh, I was, you know, going out full time in high school. So yeah. But what really brought it on is one day we had a thing where we could pay, like, I think it was like $4, and we could wear like normal clothes instead of our uniform. And of course I did that, and I had decided, I was like, you know what, I'm going and I'm gonna wear heels and jeans, and I'm just gonna, you know, like, I'm coming out, like, I'm gonna do it. And I'm the type of person, if I, you know, say I'm gonna do something, then 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna do it. So I set my mind to it, and I did it, and I went there, and um this is really stupid, but mm, like, a lot of people got sent home that day because nobody told us that we couldn't wear jeans that didn't have holes in them, and my jeans had, you know, some rips in it. So I got called up to the office and to, you know, like, call to either, you know, go home or get something like some leggings to put under it. So I was like, okay. So I went up there, and I was, you know, waiting my turn to use the phone, and all of a sudden, the principal comes out, and she's like, Lee, come back here. So I went back there, and I was like, yes, what's, you know, happening? And she was like, this, this, you can't do this. You can't come up in the school, you know, wearing heels and all this stuff. You can't do it, Lee. And I'm like, why not? I'm not breaking, you know, any, other than my jeans, and I was getting leggings for that. Other than that, I'm not breaking any uniform rules, so why can't I, you know, express myself? So she's like, you can't do this. You can't do it. And I was like, you can't tell me I can't do this, because I'm not breaking any rules, and you would be, what's the word I used? I used an amazing word. I think it was like, you would be, something about my rights. I can't remember what word I used. I think it was, you would be diminishing my rights. You would be something my rights. And I was like, you know, you can't do that. Because if you want to make an issue out of this, we can make an issue out of this. But, you know, I don't think you want that. Because it was her first year being a principal. So, and she was drunk with power, I believe. But, I digress. But, so, she went and she called, like, the school board, and she was like, yeah, I have a student here in drag. And I'm like, I'm not in drag. I'm just being who I am. So after that, I went on like a tangent. Oh, and I stayed that day, and she didn't do anything about it because she couldn't. She just didn't write the class. And and after that, I was like, yes, I'm going to wear heels every single day this week. And I did. And I have amazing friends because like everybody heard about the thing with the principal, and it was going all around school, and like so many people came up to me and they were like, Lee, you know, if you need somebody, you know, behind you, if this does become an issue, then I'm with you. I even had teachers saying that. I had one teacher and she stopped me and she pulled me back after class and she was like, Lee, I want you to know that nobody here, none of the teachers like the principal, and we have your back. And I was like, oh my gosh, it was like the nicest thing ever. So, but I was like, oh, what am I gonna do? Because I only have like 2 pairs of heels because I had a pair of my sisters and my mom had a pair, and I was like, I could wear those, but I need more. I need like a different pair every day. So it's like 5 pairs. So, I have this amazing friend. Her name is Amy, and she, I told her about it, and I was like, 'cause I was calling everybody, and I was like, do you have some shoes I could borrow? And she was like, yeah, you know, come on down, like, you know, I got a couple of pairs, you can totally, you know, use these and show Dr. Swain what's what. So, that's what I did, and it felt so good, and I was like, you know what, I'm not turning back. So from then on, you know, was full time. I went to school as a woman. I used the girls' bathroom, but I only used like one specific bathroom because I didn't want anybody to like catch me in there and be like, you can't go in there and like, try to spin me or something. So I only used it like um this one specific bathroom at specific times. So I bet it works. And so yeah, and you know, all my friends are amazing. Most of them have caught on, and um, my best friend Lizzie, she was the first one to really like accept me for who I am, and I love her like so much. Like she's like a sister to me, honestly. Wow, 'cause you know, when I was like, girl, you know what, I'm trans, and I really want people to like notice that I'm not just like I'm not a cross dresser. I am a trans woman. You know, I'm not doing this for fun. I'm doing this because this is who I am. This is how I feel comfortable. And she was the first one to like adopt the pronoun she for me. So that was amazing. But ooh, this video is almost 20 minutes long. I'm gonna stop it. But that was my coming out story. So yeah. So it wasn't really that bad, but you know, there was some dark times up in there. Some really dark times. I did a lot of bad things for myself because I really didn't have like hate from anybody else like outside, but it all came from me. And you know, there was some really, you know, bad things that I did to myself because I thought, you know, I don't deserve, you know, a life. I don't deserve this. But I don't know. I might share that one day, but not today. But so that's my coming out story. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.